G'day everyone, Shad Bailey here for our weekly wrap, once again proudly brought to us by the Auction Exchange. As Chrissy Norris always states, the true price discovery starts here. Just before we do start, just like to obviously inform everyone, and no doubt a lot of people have heard by now, and our great Colin Say passed away Saturday week ago and be laid to rest this morning. So our thoughts are with Nelmy and Andrew and Carolyn and Marianne and Marty and the rest of the family. Obviously a true legend, a true icon, and we're just so blessed that we've been given the opportunity, Nathan, myself and Ben, to obviously continue the Colin Say legacy on, and we will do that with great honour. Weekly wrap last week, similar numbers throughout the countryside, you'd say, but what we're continuing to see is there's a big difference or price gap, especially kill cattle wise, from north to south. So it's telling us that the cattle are running in the north, especially out through the channel and so forth. And on the back of recent rains through the south, numbers have dwindled, and processors are scrambling to find numbers up to 60 and 70 cents. On the direct grids, you'd see a difference from north to south, which is massive. And obviously through the physical market, you know, we're seeing once again price grabs from 30 to 50 cents, especially on the cow side. So yeah, nothing's really changed other than that. We have seen the feeder job, especially Angus cattle, continue to firm. Quotes up over 400 cents last week. So obviously, you know, that's another 5 or 10 stronger than from the previous week. So once again, you know, starting that they're in limited supply at the minute. Winter is here. There is some frosts about, and we've had some extremely cold weather, and it actually snowed here at Ben Lomond and Guy on early Saturday morning. Younger cattle, similar story. It's very evident that obviously our buying fraternity is still chasing weight. We had a store sale here in Inverell last Thursday, and it was quite evident through that sale as well. You know, the top end black steers are still trading north of $4. You know, we're talking 300 kilos plus. Those lighter weight carbs, if they're good and typey, you know, up into the mid fours. But once again, a coloured beast or an off-type animal, especially as we get lighter, gets cheaper very, very quickly and getting harder to place. Sheep and lambs, similar story with the sheep and lambs. I think it's just sort of plateaued and found that consistently trading market, you know, north of 7, sort of 7 to 7.20 or 30. From export back to a good trade weight lamb, especially here in the north. There is obviously dearer quotes in the south for those better supermarket style lambs, but once again the same story, that they must be good, they must present well and show that yield characteristic to receive that money. Otherwise you're south of $7, you're into the mid sixes, and you can get down to the fives very quickly if they are, you know, off type, woolly, and displaying dryness in that jacket. So. But all in all, it's been quite pleasant, you know, here over the past month. Mutton wise, considerably dearer here, especially in the north last week. Quotes into the mid threes, I would suggest, from anywhere from 18 to 20 kilos dead and better. So that's obviously a strengthening to what we've seen over the past 6 or 8 weeks, which is good to see, and some restocker competition as well, starting to flutter back through that market. Obviously, big talk in the lamb side of things is that the deteriorating seasonal conditions we've seen in, especially down into South Australia, a lot of ewes walking away from lambs and so forth, which may just mean there may be that bigger gap from when those new season lambs run in the south to when our old lambs finish here in the north. So it'll be interesting to see what transpires there over the next 6 or 8 or 10 weeks. We have seen some contracts come out for August now, and that's over $8. So obviously, you know, we're moving in the right direction. But anyway, that is enough from us. As I said, a somber day here for the Colin Say & Co team, but we'll celebrate a true legend and an icon of this business and obviously of this industry. And as I said, once again, we pass our condolences on to the Say family. Our Auction Exchange vendor of the week this week will be none other than Georgie Mellings, been a long time supporter of this company, He had a fantastic run of weaners over there at Inverell last week. And yearlings, the best of the yearlings out to 385 cents for 440 kilos. But those better runs of black steers into 435, 440 for mid 200 kilos, and had some restock of competition for breeding purposes on the heifer side as well. So congratulations, George. You are this week's Auction Exchange Vendor of the Week, and we'll talk to you all again next week. Thank you.